Hello and welcome to Auto Arcadia. I am one of your hosts, Thomas Hope, and with me, as always, is...
Colin Wood, the other host, funnily enough.
Hi Colin, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm dodging away. It's been a good week, to be fair.
I'm glad
I've
to hear that.
basically stolen my wage at work this week, which is fantastic.
So it's been
Uh,
quiet, aye.
it has it's been so quiet. How about you?
Uh, Not too dissimilar. I've been relatively quiet at work, just kind of potting away and stuff like that. Had a wee holiday at the weekend and stuff like that. It was good. It was good. So I'm feeling refreshed.
Yeah, man. It's nice when you have a nice wee refreshing weekend. You're like, fucking yes, that's lovely.
Aye, I got a massage while I was at, because I can't go anywhere with a spa without booking a massage. I'm just kind of like, well, obviously I want one of those. So that was kind of nice and relaxing. And we had a really, really good barbecue on Sunday. Like, went to the local butchers to get the meat and stuff like that. Kind of like having the budget for this kind of stuff now. Like, I remember being younger and, like, it would just be the cheapest crap from the supermarket. But now, like, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get that really nice, kind of those nice burgers and some, like, kebab skewers and stuff.
Yeah, man. Totally get it. Like, you know what you need to do? You need to go into Lidl and you need to go to the sausage section and you need to pick up the chili hot dogs. But they're like proper sausages. They're not just full of like minced up pig arseholes. Like they're really nice, like pork meat in them, but they've got like chili cheese through them. They're absolutely gorgeous.
You really like spicy stuff, don't you, man?
You know what? I like spice if it adds to the flavour, but I'm not a massive fan of just having spice for spice's sake.
Ah, I get you, okay.
Like, if it has Carolina Ghost Reaper on it, it's probably not for me, because I'm like, what's the point? It's,
Yeah.
it's just got to ruin my fucking life for the next 6 to 8 hours.
Aye, totally. I
Um,
completely agree, yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, to be fair, we're off on a tangent already, and I've not even brought up the subject. Like, I used to do the chili challenges when I was younger.
Right, okay, what were
Um,
they?
so the worst one I ever did,
Is
there's
it
a
just
place.
eating chili?
No, like with like the hottest pizza or the hottest burger or like just food challenges.
Oh,
But
okay.
we always managed to find them with spice, and the one that we did that was the worst wasn't actually a challenge, but we made it into a challenge. So there's a takeaway in Dumfries. Used to be the best takeaway in Dumfries, no longer is the best takeaway in Dumfries, so I'm not going to mention their name.
Oh no, the crown's fallen.
Yeah, I
Has it been a
know.
dip in
Like
quality?
it, oh, fucking horrific, mate.
Oh
Like
man, that sucks.
honestly, it went from absolute peak chef's kiss to I wouldn't feed this to my dog.
Aye, this
Um,
somewhat heartbreaking when you've got like this reliable AF fantastic takeaway that like, they deliver quickly, the food's always hot, it's always really nice, and then it's slowly over time, or maybe suddenly, it just starts becoming really bad.
yeah, man. It's like sometimes it's just like fucking come on.
It's losing
I
a
ha-
friend.
we had it here. We had it good, and you fucking ruined it.
We had something beautiful here.
That's it, man. It's like it's heartbreaking when your reliable, decent takeaway fucking screws the pooch. But no, there was a bit, and they did this triple X, the killer pizza, and it was like had chili extract in the tomato sauce and chili flakes in the sauce, and it had green chilies and ghost peppers and fucking everything on it, man. It was hot as fuck.
It's those chili
And
flakes that get you, man.
no, it was the chili extract that got you with this. It was like pure heat, but nothing else. It was literally just the heat. And so this was right in the heat of us doing the challenges. So we got this, and I had it delivered to the house, and I smashed it in, and then I ordered the same pizza the next night. And when I phoned it in, I was like, "Drop pizza for fucking effort in this time, by the way, because that was fucking pathetic yesterday." Well,
Oh, they did
well,
they?
well, they put the effort in. I managed to eat half the pizza, and I was sitting on the sofa, absolute sweating pure bullets with the shakes and everything, and like started getting stomach cramps. It was so fucking bad it made me sick. Like, I,
I
w-
love
I
how those takeaways just been like this dick, and they've been able to actually punish you for it.
Well, they didn't though, right? Because this is where it gets wild. Because it was so hot, it made me sick. Like I was like white as a sheet, sweating bullets, stomach cramps, trembling and everything. Ate half of it and was sick. Couldn't. Was like, don't think I can eat the rest of this. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm smashing it in.
Wait, what? You ate the other half?
Yeah, I went back and ate the other half.
What's wrong with you, man? What the? Why?
I will not be defeated by a fucking pizza.
Kind of an impressive, like, bloody mindedness.
It's just fucking sheer ignorance and brute force, man. That's all it is.
Power through it.
Yeah. I was like, power through!
Oh my god. That's absolutely insane.
But anyway, so on the subject of insanity, Tom,
Right?
I have a little bit of insanity to share. So are you familiar with Ineos?
Aye, the name rings a bell. Are they a truck manufacturer?
They're a 4x4 manufacturer. You know, they're really rich.
The Grenadier, yes, of course.
Owned by that rich cunt that shut down the Grangemouth.
I mean, that's a bit meaningless to me, though. What?
Basically, he's a billionaire that took a load of government Scottish money, well, a load of government UK money, to open up a refinery in the Netherlands, and then shut down Grangemouth instead of investing the UK government's money in the UK, well, in Scotland.
Oh, that was really nice of him.
Yeah, he's a bit of a wank stain. Nobody really likes him and his cars are shit. But anyway, some fucking lunatic has traded in a Ferrari F40 for an Ineos Grenadier.
Whoa! Oh, no, that's not okay. No, what? Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know. So they drove in with a Ferrari F40 and they left with a $78,000 SUV and a $2.4 million check.
Ah, okay, so the big check makes more sense.
Yeah, but you see, I don't think 2.4 million and an 80 grand SUV is an awful lot in comparison to a Ferrari F40.
Oh, I mean, this man is a fool.
Yeah, he's a idiot.
Yeah. He is. Florida Man is the title of the headline that I'm looking at. Florida Man trades in. Honestly, one of the like kind of widely accepted to be like kind of, you know, best kind of contemporary cars ever. You know.
Yeah.
Like so iconic. Everyone knows what it is. It's like it's a car that will only increase in value.
Yes. And so, like, this obviously brought into question this man's sanity.
And his decision-making skills.
And his decision-making skills. And, like, just what the fuck is going on in your life when you're, like, peak supercar, widowmaker machine, loving life. And you're like, you know what I need? I need a rip-off of a shit car. Because that's what the Ineos Grenadier is. It's a rip-off of a Land Rover Defender. Not universally lauded as the shittest car ever made, but lauded by me as the shittest car ever made. And they have their fans. I will never understand why. But why have a rip-off version of a shit car when you have the genuine fucking article? Like, one of the widely lauded as one of the finest cars ever made. Like, it doesn't compute for me.
I just do not understand that. I mean, people do make very strange decisions, but you'd think to own the F40, he'd have to at least be aware of what it is.
Well, see, this is the thing that gets me, because these stories pop up every now and again, you know? Like, I remember in the mid-2000s, there was one popped up, and it's like, this guy who had an R34 GTR was persuaded by his missus to go and trade it in for a brand new Audi. And like you see them in America quite a lot as well, where there's a guy with like a '67 Mustang, and he's like, "Oh, I've traded it in for a brand new Audi A3 or an S3 or whatever."
What a disappointing trade.
And this is the thing I can never understand. Like, I think these articles, a lot of them are fake, and they're
Mm,
news wage bait, because the type of person that would own an R34 GTR, a Ferrari F40, a '67 Mustang Fastback GT, they're all the same type of people, and they're all car people.
yeah. What I don't understand about this. Sorry, what I don't understand about this story is that this guy was going to a dealership to offload this F40. Like, I'm reading an article here that says the dealership sold the car the next day. Like, I'm pretty sure the F40 is a highly in demand car by collectors, and
Yeah,
if he'd found like a car broker, he probably could have quite quickly sold that car. Maybe the commission was lower through a dealership. Maybe he actually got more. He got a slightly bigger check, but I don't believe that.
it can't have been, man, because I reckon you'd have got 5 million for that. I mean,
Nah,
to be
not
honest,
quite.
I'm not in the market. I'm not in the market for a Ferrari F40, so I don't know what the going rate for them is. But hold on,
According to this, it's between two and
Pistons.
four.
Really?
Yeah, between 2 and 4. But like he got 2.4 and the Grenadier for it. So like, kind of like about maybe 2.5. But I think he potentially could have got more than that. I mean,
Fair.
what do I know? It's not like I'm selling them, But it feels like maybe it was just the quickest way of getting the cash. Even though I feel like he probably could have got the cash quite quickly.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm on Piston Heads now, and I mean, Piston Heads has a buying guide for the Ferrari F40, which is
Okay.
wild.
Yes, that is quite wild. How
But
many of them did they make?
off the top of my head, I don't actually
Oh,
know.
hold on, I'm looking at it right here. About 1,300.
Wow.
So it's honestly, in the terms of rare cars, it's not hyper rare.
It's not. I mean, there's more Ferrari F40s produced than certain types of Toyota Sora, for example.
Yeah, yeah. I could totally believe that. And
Um,
there's a lot of limited run cars that are less than that.
yeah, I realise that what I just put forward there is a very niche example.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And also like I think trim levels, it gets a bit weird, although you are kind of right in the fact that like, the top end trim level can be quite different from, the entry level car. We talked about this in like the Impreza episode.
yes, like there's a noticeable step change in some cars.
Absolutely. So yeah, that has annoyed me, that article, because that is insane and wild.
It is. It's fucking mental. Like that's incredible.
What I find
So
it's like man sells Ferrari F40, not an article. I'm sure mans are selling Ferrari F40 frequently enough. But it's the fact he traded it in for such a shit choice.
yeah, like I could totally get it if it was like, you know, for a 812 super fast and fucking,
Yeah, for like a
2 million
contemporary
quid.
equivalent that's maybe a little bit more drivable in the modern world.
Yeah, some of the you're not like, I'm gonna fucking destroy this absolute classic by driving it all the time. Aha, I've found it, bud. I've found it. So, um, I was trying to find the article of the man who traded his Mustang in,
Mm-hmm.
and for the life of me, the internet has fucking died.
just can't rely on anything.
I know. It's like you can't rely on people to make wise decisions or anything. Here it is. So couple trades Mustang for Audi. It was a married couple thought a 1966 Mustang for an Audi S5 was a great idea, but the internet blew up because of it. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean it's tough being like everyone's like kind of situation's different. Like you could understand that if you had absolutely no cash and needed a car that could maybe be like a little bit more kid friendly than like a 66 Mustang. Maybe that is in your position. You're like, actually, this is a pretty good deal for me, but it hurts.
It does. Yeah, it's fucking wild. I mean, the thing is, well, like a '66 Mustang is appreciating in value,
Mm-hmm.
whereas the Audi, as soon as you drive it off the dealer property, you're like, fucking. There's 15% of the value of the car
Yeah.
vanished.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. From like a pure monetary value point of view, it is stratospherically foolish to do that trade.
Yeah,
Like really, really bad. Like you're trading in an asset that is now starting to appreciate for one that is immediately going to depreciate. Yeah, quite right. Like it really is jumping from the ship that's like rising from the sea to the one that's sinking.
yeah. Because I mean, I'm trying to like find out, like, get the actual guts of it, like, to see. I mean, some of the comments were fantastic, though. I
I bet they
can't
were
believe
brutal.
I can't believe the new owner traded in that beautiful piece of history for a steaming pile of Volkswagen shit. Like that could be me that wrote that back in the day. Legitimately, that could have been Colin. But
I'm gonna get you a Volkswagen Automotive Group product at some point.
really,
Yeah, I'm gonna force you to drive one for like a few months.
do you know the list of things I would rather do than drive a Volkswagen is long and hard.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
no, it will be the forfeit for losing some kind of race.
just so you're aware, like ripping my cock off and throwing it in the local river is above driving an Audi Volkswagen product, as is shitting in my hands and clapping.
Do you know what? I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna buy some crappy Audi, and I'm gonna beat you in whatever JDM piece of rot that you found, and then I'm gonna force you to drive the Audi, and you're gonna love it.
Thomas, dear friend, when this situation arises, I've got news for you. I will be putting my foot down, and I will not be lifting my foot until I see victory or God.
To be honest, you'd probably hate driving an Audi. Absolutely hate driving it. I can imagine the driving dynamics of that car would just piss you off the entire time.
Understeer, 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 understeer.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not very. They're in general not super engaging to drive.
No, there was a once upon a time when I did drive an Audi. We've covered this before, actually.
Oh,
Like
I
I've
totally
actually,
forgot. Sorry.
I've owned Audis, so I have.
What
And
did you
my
have?
hated, I had a B5 A4 1.8 turbo,
Right, I get you.
and that was enough. um, honestly, though, I did actually once look at buying an Audi S4. It was the B7 S4, the 4.2 litre.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've all looked at one of those at some point, being like, "Oh, that's a really cheap V8 there."
Yeah, it's a really cheap V8 for a fucking reason, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I've never pulled the trigger.
no, and this was this was around the time of them being really popular diesels. It was when diesels started to take off. And then because I was in the trade at the time and I saw lots of diesels and everybody bought lots of Volkswagen Audi diesels and
Oh,
they
and
all
they're the
fucking
worst of
broke
diesels.
all the time, I fucking hated working on them. And
Mm.
then Volkswagen Audi Group got really popular about that time as well. Like they started to explode and they were everywhere. And every fucking job on them is a sorry, we're going down a tangent that we've been down many, many, many times before. I simply don't like them.
Fair. I mean, I have heard that they are a nightmare to work on because they're quite densely packaged, and also Audi makes some really weird decisions when it comes to like long-term maintenance.
Oh yes, yeah. Like, do you know the thing is as well? Like, some of their cars go like 20,000 miles between oil changes.
That's a lot.
I know, and people are like, "Why did my car break?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know, mate. Maybe it's because your oil has the consistency of treacle. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe nobody really knows though." Um, yeah, it's just like, why? Come on.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
Aye. No, so yeah, that's my little rage baity episode, like topic that I had to throw in there. Like just insane car trade-ins. Like what the fuck is going on?
Is there any trade-ins that you regret? I know you don't often trade cars in.
Do you know I've never traded a car in?
Really, get away. You must have traded a car in somewhere.
I have never traded a car in. I've always sold it because I've always had more than one car though. So it's like I would just let it go for. I would just put it up for sale because I know I'm going to get more than what I'm going to get in my trade in a private sale. So I would do that and then be like, "Oh well, I've got cash now. I'll go and buy another car."
Fair enough. So you've never needed that car.
Never. And most of my cars have all been bought from private sales as well. I've never really bought from a garage. Like, I bought my RX-8 from a garage. I bought my XR3i from a garage. That's it.
Wow, yeah, that's not that many cars. How of your large, like kind of large history?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of fucking cars, to be fair.
Absolutely. I totally don't regret trading any of the cars that I've traded in.
Do you know?
No, I absolutely not. Like I traded the Fiesta and the Volvo.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, and neither one of them was like okay when I traded it in as well. You know.
Yeah. No, like, I find a lot of the time to trade a car in, usually your car's fucked. Like, the only time I would ever be like, absolutely, I'm going to trade this in is like because I can't be fucked fixing it. Like I'll bodge it up to get it to the garage, and that'll do, and then it can be their fucking problem.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the cars I've traded in the past have been at that point where they're so worthless. You're just using the car as like a kind of like, oh here, give me some money for this for a trade in, just to get more money off the car you want to buy.
Yeah, and you know a lot of the time as well, right? I'm a very cynical man,
Yep.
and
Yes. Acknowledged. Agreed. That's actually
fair
not
enough.
true. I don't think you're that cynical.
I think a lot of the time garages just add the price of your trading onto the car. Like it's already built into the price. Like they know you're gonna be going in, and it's like everyone and their dog's gonna have a trade in, so I'll just stick an extra 500 quid on this car that's for sale. Like it's all built into the price. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not wrong there.
but then a lot of the time, like you can't. It's actually difficult to get a cash sale now. Like a lot of garages don't want a cash sale; they want you to take it out on finance because they
Aye.
kick.
Yeah, no, totally. We're living in a tech world.
We are,
Everything's on finance now.
which is also the reason. Like, do you know? Right, actually, there's another thing. This is really confusing me. How often do you see like a 500 brake horsepower BMW kicking about?
Uh, no, that often, to be honest. But
Really?
nah, not really.
See, I could be driving through Dumfries, right? And just from one end to the other at like midday, and I'll come across like three or four fucking M3s.
Okay.
And I'm like, these are like genuine like like fucking 600 to 800 quid a month to get brand new.
Honestly,
And these
maybe more, man.
well, some of them are even more. Like some of these cars are over fucking £1,000. Like some of these cars are more than my mortgage every month.
Are we talking about a new BMW
Yeah,
M3?
like I don't understand like how people are affording these cars. Like I get that a lot of new cars you see on the road are leased, and a lot of new cars that you see on the well, I mean, even if it's leased though, that doesn't get around it. A lot of new cars that you see on the road are company cars, or they've got some help to buy because they're electric and they've given up on life and they want their trousers to be in Jewish racing gold beige. There's so many guys that are like 20, 21, 22, and I see them rolling around in cars that are like 1,200 quid a month. And it's like, you didn't have enough of a deposit to get the monthlies down to like 400 quid on that. I know that for a fact because you live in fucking Dumfries.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine quite a lot of these cars will be a pretty sobering number a month
Yeah,
on the
man.
payments. Like, I, you can easily pay double what the car actually costs if you take a long enough finance thing out at a stupid enough rate.
Oh, easily. And the thing is, as well, like when like the previous Gen M3 was about as well, and I was seeing them fucking everywhere. Interest rates were like 12%. It's like, what the fuck are you people doing? Um, yeah, man, it kind of pickles me. Like, I genuinely don't understand it. Um, like, how is there so much tick? Like, people must just be leveraged to their fucking eyeballs.
I mean, I kind of think some people are. Like, you know, if your only outgoing is car, I could see you making it work for a bit. But, like, ultimately, it won't be. It'll be like a. What's it called? Is it PCP?
Yeah,
You know, the one where there's like there'll be a final payment that
I like
you have to make.
balloon payment.
A balloon payment, exactly. I mean, they might not be making that balloon payment.
I mean, they're definitely not making that balloon payment.
I would say that the M4s are definitely the most common around here. It's almost always an M4. I've seen a few M3s, I've seen a few M5s kicking about, but the M4 by far away the most common.
Yeah, that's fair. Like the M4 was the really fucking popular one. Like that was everywhere, and it was always in that mustard yellow or Laguna blue.
I've seen a lot of black ones.
Yes.
I honestly really like the M4. The M4 was cheap. Like M4s were not that big a jump up, but like kind of enough for it to be not feasible for my car when I bought it.
Yeah.
Because it was like that horrible time during COVID where the cost of everything was quite inflated.
Yeah, man, that's fair. So it is. I mean, to be fair, they're now like the oldest ones are like 11-year-old. I've just had a look. There's some M4s, like a coupe M4, for like 18 grand now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Honestly, that's kind of the price that they were. They were no maybe like 2025 around COVID time.
If you scroll a bit further up, there's still M4s going for like 50, 60k. And
Yeah,
that's like
absolutely, and
previous
like
generation
the
ones.
newer
Like,
ones as well.
yeah, but like that's just a one of the examples. Like the amount of people that are kicking about in like RS3s at 19-year-old, and it's like, where the fuck are you getting this? Like, I saw a meme many many years ago, and it was like a checklist. It's like has a house, has a daily, has an awesome project car, has a missus, sells drugs. It was like
I mean,
that.
that is the classic old stereotype, but like honestly, I'm not sure if there's that enough income in selling drugs for some of these cars.
I know. Like it actually brings us to a point. To be fair, because have you seen that Mercedes have said something? I don't. I'm not quite sure. I don't really get the economics of this.
No, I have no idea.
So they've basically said, right? They're like, we're going to stop selling luxury cars, and we're going to sell a higher volume of cars to make our money.
Wait, what?
So basically, what they've said is right. Well, for a start, they stopped selling the A class. They killed it off.
When?
I can't remember. It was very recent, but they're like, we're going to stop selling the A class, which is like their highest volume fucking sale. And
Yeah,
then they
it's
were
the
like,
only Merc you kind of consistently see.
yeah, like they're fucking everywhere. They're ubiquitous. So they were like, yeah, we're getting rid of the A class
And the B class.
and the B class. Yeah, like all the stuff that families would buy, they're getting rid of. And then they're like, we're focusing on downgrading all our V8s and we're going electric, which is another, like, people don't want that. Like, you're very nearly at capacity for electric cars. I'm positive the market doesn't have much room left in it anymore. So you've got that, right? And then it's like, oh, now we're going to start selling more cars cheaper to like at a higher volume to make the money, because selling a smaller number of cars for a higher price doesn't fucking work. And it's like, well done. You're finally realizing what people have been saying all along, which is that having your entry level car at 40, 50 grand isn't fucking sustainable.
Yeah, but also, isn't that kind of Mercedes USP? It's like what their brand has always been built on, is they were like, you know, luxurious and a bit spenny.
Yeah, like it's always been the way. Like Merc is like almost limos. Like it's like what you get when you want something really nice, really comfortable to munch mega miles in.
Totally.
Like,
But I mean, are we thinking about an older version of Mercedes? Because, like, when you think about the A Class, you see a lot of low spec. Like the A160s, I think there are.
yeah,
And, I don't know what the interiors are like of those, but are they still, like, like a nice place to be, or are they, like, the Povo spec of Mercedes? Like, I've never seen inside one. I've never been compelled to look inside an A Class.
yeah. I mean, to be honest, an A class is nice inside. Like a CLA is the same interior and it's nice. Like I think they're nice.
Yeah, well,
Um,
a friend of mine used to have a C class, and like it was a really nice place to be.
yeah, like really nice interior, nicely built. People don't say they're nicely built anymore, but that's just people being people. Um, yeah, it's like fucking what do you want? I've actually got it here. So they're ditching luxury branding and pursuing high volume affordable models. The company aims to produce more than 2 million vehicles annually to restore profitability.
Ooh,
And
how many do they do at the moment?
less than 2 million, I would think. And executives are blaming Maybach and AMG spending for the current financial downturn.
Ooh, AMG might be in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, well, AMG was in trouble as soon as it was like, we're doing away with the V5 and putting four cylinders and everything, and everyone was like, are you fucking serious? Um, but yeah, I mean, apparently the report states that the company has spent too much money and time on high-end Maybach and AMG models with a price tag over 100,000 euros. Um, so it's like,
I'm,
because they're, yeah,
I mean, none of it's wrong, is it? Like, they do target a very small, well, a relatively small segment of the market.
yeah. I mean, it's very much just there's not many people that have 100k to drop when you're comparing it to the overall population.
Definitely.
So actually, right, so this is actually what it is. So their profits margin is now 5.3%, which their previous high was 15. Which, yeah, you'd be feeling the shunt of that a bit.
So the profit margin's down to 3%.
They're down to 5.3%.
It's still not. I mean, it's still a profit.
Yeah, and I mean it's a profit on what is like billions in turnover. So I mean they're not fucking skint by any fucking stretch of the imagination here. Um, but they what is it they say? Mercedes planning a massive product offensive moving forward, and they intend to be more modest and communicate more realistic goals. This includes the pursuit of selling affordable compact cars and SUV to the masses. So it's like, yeah, I can see why. Like, but Merck's always kind of done that though, Like if you think like Mercedes always had like the most Instagram followers of any car company.
Really?
Yeah, and it was because people wanted them. People like saw the TriStar and they're like, "Fuck luxury," because you've got these videos, of all these sheikhs and stuff in Saudi Arabia
I mean,
rolling around
it does have a lot of
in.
status, and it's kind of like an aspirational car. It's been like coded in a lot of culture to be like an aspirational, luxurious brand. We talked about that ages ago when we were talking about cars and like media and stuff like that.
Yeah, like they're very much their vibe is fucking look at me, I'm Billy Big Boss, and I've got a big luxury Mercedes. That's basically what it says.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It says, "I have made it. I have arrived."
Yes, just not in an A class.
But no, I think that image has changed for me slightly because now I see a lot of AMG line A classes.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I see a lot of posing.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. There's a lot of posing goes on, but then it's the same with Porsche a little bit, man. Like Porsche has a lot. There's a lot of Porsches kicking about. Like there's at least 10 Porsches parked around my house, and
That seems quite a high concentration.
yeah, but they're all 4x4s.
Ah, so they're all Caymans. No,
Uh,
sorry, Cayennes.
no, not Cayennes. What's the other one?
The Macan.
Cayennes and Macans. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of them, but there's a lot of them because they had this model that was attainable. But like a 911 is still fucking rare. I don't have any of them around me, you know.
Yeah,
There's occasionally a 911 that parks on the main street, and there's usually a Cayman kicking about. But apart from that, there's nothing. Like, yeah.
yeah. I think there was a 911 used to live up the road, but I don't know if they still do. It's like, yeah, it's not. It's pretty quiet. Honestly, my area is filled with just like a lot of bland German stuff.
Yeah, really that's about it though. Like that's you've kind of hit it on the nail. Like a lot of bland German stuff. Like because a lot of people think German cars are superior, but it's not always the case.
Are you saying that they're not superior?
I'm saying their marketing was very good, but when you look at like the reliability indexes and stuff for a lot of cars, Lexus, Toyota, always at the top. Audi, usually pretty close to the bottom. BMW and Mercedes, usually pretty middling, like between 10 and 20 in their place. So, yeah, it's a funny one, really.
Yeah, I mean, like we've kind of talked about how like bland basically a lot of cars are at the moment, but also how a lot of them are bland, but they're still wearing the sports trim of their particular brand. I think
Yeah,
that's kind of what bothers me the most is it's when the car's tarted up, but it's still just like this really really dreary car underneath.
yeah. Like, there's a lot of them. It's like, look at my fast car, and it's like, oh, that actually looks pretty quick. Ah, hold on, it's just a 1.6 diesel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're like, hey, oh, that looks good, and then it drives past, and you're like, ah, single tiny exhaust, but no badge. Wonder what this could.
No, the exhaust and the brakes give everyone away. So they
Yes,
do.
they totally do. There are some telltale signs. I mean, you can make both bigger to kind of keep the illusion going.
Yeah, you can, but you'll always, always be fucking caught out by somebody that knows their shit.
Aye, there's always going to be nerds. 100%. There'll always be someone who like sees through the charade. Do you know what I really hate is not having space. I really need me some space in life because like, I don't have what I would call expensive taste. Like I'm happy with like something nice, like cheap crap. I don't care. I like the kind of variety.
Yeah, I can't fucking disagree. To be to be fair.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate at the moment. Despite having the space, you've not actually got any usable space.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I really need to get the garage sorted, man. Like, it's such a pain in the ass because I've got this massive space that I can't do anything with because it's full of all this shit.
Aye.
And
Tell
I
me
need to get
about it.
my car parking area sorted so that I can get that fucking done because that'll let me park like 5 cars instead of 3.
Yeah, yeah, totally. So you can just stock up more.
Yeah, I can hold more stock at that point.
Yeah, so you were talking about earlier, like the cost of some of the cars kicking about,
Yeah.
and like how much people might be paying. I just really quickly had a look at like what some performance cars might cost to lease.
Okay.
Do you want to join me in a small game of hire or leasier?
Yes, I do.
So I've got some cars, and I thought because I know you and I know exactly what you like. I thought I'd start off with a VW Polo. Fuck knows why this is considered a performance car. So we'll pick the top spec, which is the GTI with the DSG.
Right.
What do you reckon that is per month for 4 year?
For 4 years. No deposit.
I couldn't find the deposit details if I'm being honest.
I reckon it's between 5 and 700 quid a month.
Really? Oh man, no. 325.
Really?
I mean, it's only a
Oh,
fucking Polo.
yeah, fair enough. Actually, that's I'm wildly off on that one.
The initial payment is 9 months initial payment, so it's 3K down, which is quite a lot. But
That's a
yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Okay, right. So sack the Polo off. What about a Yaris, a GR Yaris?
Oh, 500 quid.
Oh no 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 no.
More.
Yes, the most expensive of those is £822
What?
with 7.5 down.
Wow.
What about an M2? These are all brand new cars, by the way. These are like the ones like straight from factory.
What, M2, 8 to 900 quid?
You're kind of like there's a big range on this depending if you go for like the base spec or you go for the competition.
Right.
But like if you go for the kind of the base one, you can get like kind of like £800 to £900, which is you're spot on. But if you want the CS, that's 1,200 quid.
Fuck. Right.
And I wonder how much that's down. Oh, that's a mere 11K down.
Only 11K, yeah.
What about an A110?
What?
An Alpine A110.
Oh, well, they're like 50K. So, I don't know, 6 to 800 quid?
750 to 1,500 if you want the
The
fancy
big
schmancy
body.
one. Yeah.
Right. That's fair. I mean, I know the base model of them is like 50K though, so yeah, I can see that being the case.
What about an M3?
Oh, I reckon you're talking £1,000 to £2,000 a month.
A grand's about right. About 1 to 12.
Really?
100 quid, yeah, for an M3.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so here's one for you. What about a Porsche? A 911.
What one?
Oh, right. Well, there's a bit of a range on this. Pick one.
Oh, I reckon between 2.5 and 4 grand a month for
Oh,
a
nah.
GRS, and for like just a base spec Carrera, what, like 12 to 2 grand?
They start at 1400 and go up to 2700.
Yeah, I wasn't far off
You were
then.
not far off, but that's with like loads of money down. Uh, it you can really crank that up if you want. If you want to only put a month down initially, that goes up to 3000.
Wow.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine spending 3 grand a month on a car?
yeah. Well, do you know though? This is the thing though, because see, rich people, like properly rich with fuck you money, where they can be like 3 grand a month is nothing. They'll do that because why would you buy a depreciating asset? Like they'll lease it for 3 grand a month and then get a new one in 12 months' time, and then just be like, fuck it, I don't care.
I mean, I do understand where you're coming from. I just find that, like, for me, the car is like, why wouldn't you, you know, why wouldn't you just want to keep the car? Is it not the car you want?
Yeah, I can see why. Like I get that attitude. Um, but a lot of people don't have that attitude at all. Like a
Yeah,
lot of people just view it as an appliance.
which is pretty shit.
Yeah, they don't care. Like they're like, yep, that's all I want. I want that, and I want it until I can get a new one.
I mean, I suppose if you've got the money, it might be worth experiencing the variety, and like you're like, ah, well, I just want to try all of the different cars. I don't need to keep a hold of them, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean that's the thing though. But like, I suppose if you had that as well, you could be like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just buy it, and then that's it.
Aye, that's
Like,
true. You can always buy it at the end.
yeah, nah, I mean, I don't get the whole leasing thing as well. Like, I would actually love to buy a brand new car, but I'd have to buy something really interesting, like a Porsche Turbo or something, and then keep it for years. Like, keep it to be an end user. Like, run it into the fucking ground. I think that'd be really cool.
I
But
definitely enjoy running cars to the ground, but I don't. I don't think I need the new thing about it.
no,
Nah, I kind of like a car having a little bit of, like, history, and I also like the idea of not being the kind of first owner. Like, so something new doesn't have to be produced just for me, if you know what I mean.
yeah. I mean, I like the idea of being the only owner
Mm.
of something really nice, like something spicy, where it's like, I want to buy this and I want to run it till I'm 80. I want to get a good 50 years out of this thing. I want to be in the news when Porsche inquires about my 1 million mile 911 that I've done nothing, loads of track days in and tuned, and I've made it a piece of me. And it's like, it almost becomes an advert for Porsche.
Yeah, I get you. That's the dream. Like, do you remember the article about the guy with the Volvo with the P 1800?
Yep, he owned it from new.
And it went millions of kilometers.
Yeah, like that's cool, man. That's really fucking cool.
That is quite cool. I mean, I don't know if it was an example of, Trigger's broom where so much of it had been replaced that it's like largely just the kind of shell.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like you get like apprentices, like technicians all the time. And they're like, "Oh, I've had this hammer since I was an apprentice. It's had a few different hammer heads and a few different shanks, but it's the same old hammer." And it's like, it's not. You know,
But like the car has a VIN number, and if that's
that's
the
it.
same
Like,
number, is it the same car?
it is. It's the same car. Like, I mean, if you rebuild an engine,
Yeah, it's in the same car, isn't it?
it's the same engine in the same car. It's just rebuilt it. You know, like unless you change the pistons and the conrods and the crankshaft and everything else, if you're only replacing the wearable parts like bearings and belts and seals, it's still the same car.
What happens if you replace the whole engine?
It's a new engine in an old car.
See, for
Yeah,
me, I would probably just consider that it's the same car.
yeah. Fundamentally, it's the same car. There's no like, it's not like, oh, this is a totally different machine. No.
Yeah, and maybe I suppose it depends on how precious you are about like everything being correct to like manufacturer specification.
Yes.
I kind of feel that's quite a close-minded way of looking at, the kind of like cars as history.
Yeah. Well, this is a big thing in America. Like a matching numbers car. It's a big thing.
Oh yeah, that's not a good expression. You don't want to hear that.
No, like
That's
it doesn't matter if the numbers match, you know?
certainly not to me. I'm sure it
No,
manages to an accountant somewhere, but not to me.
it's just a bit stupid. I don't like oh, it's a numbers matching numbers car. It's like you sound like a fucking idiot. Leave me alone.
Yeah, totally. And also like looking at like keeping something really, really like manufacture like stock as completely correct. Like using the actual like manufacturer parts for everything. It's like almost there's kind of like a kind of ignorance, like a deliberate ignorance, and being like, well, the manufacturer couldn't possibly have improved it, but they, you could definitely improve it. It's okay to make a car slightly better.
Yeah, like it's mental because like some people go to like mad extremes over this, and it's like has to be a Toyota oil filter. Like doesn't make a difference. And then other people couldn't give a fuck. Like I've always been a one for like if you can upgrade it and fit a better quality part, like do it.
Aye,
You know?
and you plan on keeping the car. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like I mean, I don't particularly like the expression, but OEM plus.
Yes. I love OEM plus with certain makes. Like you know that the old Mercedes I was talking about, the W202 one that I found for sale for
Oh
cheap,
yeah,
cheap.
you never did send me that.
I'll send
Either.
you it through. But like if I was to buy that, I would be going straight to the scrapyard and I'd be looking for a W203 V6 manual gearbox. They do exist and they're actually quite common. And then I would be looking for an M113 V8 out of an S class, and I'd be looking for all the brakes off of an S class of the correct vintage because I know they'll all fit onto the C class. And then make just a mashup of Mercedes parts into another Mercedes to make what is essentially a fucking 350 brake horsepower C class with a V8 and a 6 speed manual with massive brakes, you know?
I mean
Like,
that would actually be quite a cool combination.
yeah, like certain makes, like Subaru, Mercedes, BMW of a certain vintage, like the E bodies, not this before the E90 certainly. They were a bit like Lego. Um, Toyotas on certain chassis codes are like that. Honda's a very Lego-like car. You just slap bits from other cars onto it, and it's like everything works. Um,
Yeah, that's I quite like that actually, where they have gone quite like modular with some of the design.
yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's one of the parts where having accountants in an engineering setting actually makes sense is when they're like, no, you have to have parts commonality. You have to have a common design methodology throughout your fucking product line because it's easier for us to save you money then. Like, I'm totally on board with that.
Yeah, yeah, especially when you can later down the line save money.
Yeah, like, I mean, when it means you can go and buy a base spec C class, nice light chassis, and stick the engine out of an S class in it with the gearbox out of another fucking model and then the brakes out of another model because that model was really heavy and it had massive discs and massive calipers. And then you put it on your smaller, lighter car, and it's like suddenly my brakes are fantastic, and I've got a fucking big meaty engine that can send me to the moon and back. You know, like
Aye.
that's fucking cool. Like I always wanted to do it with the Subaru as well. Like get a 3 liter Legacy, the flat six,
Mm.
and put it in a non-turbo Impreza. I think that would make an absolute stellar B-road blaster.
Yeah, what were they? They were like 240 horse?
Yeah, 240 horse. So they were actually more powerful than a standard WRX.
Yeah, that would have been quite a cool swap. Do you reckon there would have been space in the bay for the flat six?
Oh yeah,
Plenty of space in the front.
yeah.
Cool.
They're quite big engine bays in an Impreza, to be fair. But yeah, like a lot of stuff like that, I just think it's class. Like OEM Plus is a thing, and it's a thing I approve of.
Yeah, and also scavenging from like other cars, I really enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, there's something really nice when it's like you're going to do an engine swap, so you can just go down to the scrapyard and pull the engine out and pull the entire wire and loom out, and you've got every fucking wire there, and it's like it makes your job so much easier for wiring it in then, because it's like I know what all this does, I know where it all goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Wiring is like stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, it's not too bad when you get into it. Did I ever tell you about the dashboard and the Mini that I restored?
No, I don't know if you did.
I wired the entire car inside in a single wire color because I didn't have any other colors of wire.
Oh my
So somebody is going to take the dashboard apart and they're just going to be confronted by like 200 white wires going everywhere.
Oh my god! Could you imagine how annoyed that person would have been?
It gives me joy thinking about this. I'm like, I bet somebody's had to fucking like change a gauge or something because the lights gave out on it, and he's opened the dash up and everything's just the same color. He's just like, what the fuck is this?
Honestly, that should be an arrestable offence, man.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's class. Yeah, fucking 400 different wire colors all in white. Toyota's bad for that. Toyota likes to change the wire color, like just arbitrarily. Like you'll be following a red through the body.
Wait, I was gonna say between model years, but you mean along a wire?
Oh, along the wire. So you'll like be following a cable in the body loom, and it'll be red, and then it'll go into the door, and then the red will disappear, and you've suddenly got a white wire, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on here? Why is that fucking?" And you're like, "Aye, checking the wire diagrams. It's like, oh, aye, it's fucking red there, and it's white there. The fucking bastards."
Yeah, no, that would totally get me. That would absolutely get me.
Yeah, I love it, man. I actually really do enjoy a bit of electrics on a car. It's good. Usually because it's always a really stupid issue that gets you. Like I love disabling alarm systems. That's the best. Like, see the amount of cars that I've bought and they've been like, oh, Thatcham 1 category alarm on them. And it's like class. Alarm and immobilizer combined. And the seller's like, oh, it's a dodgy alarm though. It was installed like a 10-year ago. But I can't take it out. It's wired into everything. I'm like, yeah, cool story, man. Drive it home, straight to the unit. And it's like within 5 minutes I've got it out and disarmed. Like it's absolutely totally bypassed and lying in a pile of shite on the flare.
Weight saving.
They're not difficult to take out, which is the thing. Like I could never understand how stupid car thieves were when they're like defeated by this.
You know that whole like cars with the aftermarket immobilizer that is inevitably fucked and means that half the time the car doesn't start until you've like pushed all of the magic sequence on the remote that has two totally unlabeled buttons,
Yes.
And you're like just fucking mashing them. Do you hold it? Do you push it? Do you like push both of them at the same time? Is there a sequence to it? Who knows? Finally the car starts. But it's not really a repeatable thing because you spend so much time just randomly pushing stuff to see what works.
Yep.
And obviously the previous owner has no idea how it works either.
No. They never do.
No, but do you feel like that kind of era of car is starting to die out a little bit, or am I just no longer looking for them?
No, it's starting to die out. I think you still get it on some classic cars, and you'll get some enthusiasts who are like, "Oh, I need a classic. I need an incredible alarm system because it's my pride and joy." But in reality, you fucking don't. Like, to be honest, like the car theft systems are getting easier to defeat. They got really difficult to defeat for a while, and then they started going like everyone wants like keyless entry.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Keyless entry does nothing for me, honestly. Like, all I see is the massive security risk, and it's like it's not really that much more convenient, is it?
No, I mean I really like it. To be fair, I love just having my keys in my pocket, walk up to the car, it unlocks, jump in it, don't put the key in, just hit the start button, and away I go. That's class. I like that. But I'm willing to have my car fully insured and just have it stolen. Like
It's so
it's the sheer.
inconvenient.
Yeah, it's inconvenient, but I mean, I get a new car out of it and I get money. So, um, yeah, I see both sides of it, but they were really secure for a while, and then they've just taken a load of step backwards.
Yeah, totally. I mean, keys were never great. To me, like cars have never really been like that secure.
No, but to be fair, like they're not really designed to keep like a professional criminal out.
Aye, absolutely. They're just designed to be secure enough so that they're like it's like locking a cupboard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like they're designed to keep idiot joyriders out, like people who are like just stupid, like Neds. That's who they're designed to keep out.
Opportunists.
Yes, that's what they're designed to fight. They're not designed to be like. They're not going to keep thieves that are stealing cars to order or anything like that out because they're generally sophisticated enough that like they'll have hookups or like contacts where they can be like, you know what, I need a Ferrari immobilizer bypass. They'll be able to get the actual Ferrari diagnostics gear and stuff. It, the world is what the world is, and people that are in that sort of sphere, they're always going to have access to equipment to bypass whatever they need to bypass.
Yeah, I mean, there's the old saying: if like someone wants it that badly, they will get it.
Precisely.
You're just kind of delaying as much as possible, I suppose.
Yeah.
But like, you see all these Ring or like doorbell camera footage of like, it's not like a smash and grab. It's literally they just often walk up to the car, get in it, and drive off.
Yeah, like, it's not sophisticated at all. Like a lot of the opportunist ones, a lot of them are sitting with the cars, the keys in their ignition in the drive, and they just jump in and fuck off.
Yeah, totally. I was reading the locally, I think someone who was just like kind of a prolific joyrider nicked a delivery van because it had been sitting for like literally minutes.
Yeah, that's the typical shit. Like, so it is. Yeah, well, that's about it then.
Yeah, a bit of a short one tonight, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed what you've listened to, please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a wee review and a wee comment as well. We always love to hear from people. Toodaloo.
Bye.